Hey guys! Okay, so I'm sitting on my bathroom floor and I'm going to start the first video in kind of Hair Extensions 101 series that I guess I'm kind of doing. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this all in one video or it might be 2 or 3. And I know some of you might have some questions afterwards, so there may be videos to come, maybe answering some questions that you have. So, first of all, this is my hair length. Now, recently I did have it cut a little bit shorter. This is a little bit shorter than it was before. Now, even before I got it cut, I still had in the clip-in extensions, which I wear, I'd say maybe 90% of the time. In the fall, in the summer, I tend not to wear them as much because it's kind of hot. So I did, I don't have them in now, and I do have my hair cut short. I had planned on doing an extension video, months and months ago, because I do get a lot of comments on my hair, mostly on the color of my hair, not necessarily like the length of my hair. So I never really had an opportunity to say that they were clip-in extensions. But now that I've made YouTube partner and I can make a video over 10 minutes, and I know everybody can make a video over 10 minutes now, but used to, you could only make a video if you were a partner over 10 minutes. So I was kind of waiting till then and waiting till I needed to buy some new extensions so that I show you guys how I put them in my hair, how I kind of make it a dark brown color, then a blonde, and how I kind of separate them like that. If you have hair that's highlighted on the top, or if you have hair that's 2 different colors, how to kind of do that. And then also how I cut them and kind of shape them and layer them so that if you have like hair that's, kind of layered on the bottom, you can cut the extensions so that they blend in, so they look really natural against, your real hair, your layered hair. So that's kind of why I waited to do this video, so that I could show you from the start to finish how I make a set of extensions that look really, really natural, and that obviously nobody can tell the difference. So first I'll go by saying that I've tried all kinds of extensions. I've actually made my own extensions, buying the wefts of hair that you cut into strips long enough to fit all over your head, and that you sew in the clips and all that nonsense. Absolutely horrible experience. It's pretty expensive once you get all the stuff together to do it, so you're really not saving any money by doing them yourself. And the time that it takes to do them, I don't know, if you're like me and you work and, it's not worth your time to, sit there and sew a set of extensions. You might as well just buy a pair. But in my case, I have to have 2 different colors. I have to buy 2 packs. I have to buy a pack of blonde, kind of highlighted color, and then I have to buy a brunette pair because the underneath and the bottom of my hair is like a chocolate brown. So it can be a little bit more expensive if you have 2-tone hair. Now, having said that, I've gone to the beauty supply stores and bought the hair there. It's Remy hair. Remy's supposed to be the best. I am not an expert on, the cheaper hair versus the more expensive hair, or what brands or what they're called. I know that Remy hair is supposed to be the best, but there's all different levels of Remy hair involved in that. And what I can tell you is that you kind of do get what you pay for with the hair. If you buy a bag of hair with the clips in it at a beauty supply store for 40 bucks, it's not going to be the best hair. It's not going to last you as long. It's not going to look as pretty. It kind of gets tangled around the bottom a little bit easier. There's all sorts of things. The color will rinse out when you're washing them, and you can tell, that you can see the color come out in the soap in the sink when you're rinsing them. So that's, the risk that you kind of take buying a little bit cheaper extensions. If you get the ones that are about $100, $125 that are in the bag, at the beauty supply store, they're very nice hair. It's very thick. The wefts themselves are really thick hair. So in my case, I have very, very fine hair. I have a lot of hair, but it's just really, really fine. Each strand is really, really just thin, thin, thin. So for me, when I would buy the ones at the beauty supply store, and I'm not talking about Sally's, I'm talking about your, you know, supply stores, those big stores that have wigs and all kinds of, you know, hair and all kinds of things in them. Those didn't work for me because you could really see them and I could feel them in my hair. You know, it was like there'd be a bump there where, you know, the clip would go. So they were way thicker than my normal hair, so it didn't look very natural, even though the hair might have been better, or you know, better quality hair. You know, the fact that they're thick might be appealing too, but for me it just didn't work. So the ones that I have found that I like, that work for me, are the ones that you get at Sally's, and they are the Euro Next. And if you've ever been in Sally's beauty supply, I'm sure that you've seen these. They're $89 for a 18-inch clip-in hair extensions. And if you have a Sally's card, I think you get like a 5% discount, and the Sally's card, to get that, it's like $5 for the year, and you'll get a discount. So you have that little discount on there. And basically it comes with 8-piece clip-in extensions. And here's a picture of all the lengths that you get, or all the widths actually that you get in there. And so basically what I do is I buy a package of, and I was gonna see if I could see the color on this. Oh yeah, I buy a package of dark brown, and I buy a package of blonde frost. So I'm gonna show you how I kind of separate them and put them in my hair and kind of mix them together. And then I'm going to show you how I cut them. Actually, I put them on this styrofoam head, and I cut them, and then I'll show you how they look once you put them in after you've cut them. This particular set, these particular two sets that I'm going to show you, I tried to put them on there and cut them really quickly, because I was wanting to wear them the day that I got them, and I only had a short period of time before I needed to leave the house, and I didn't do a very good job. So I'm going to cut them again so that I can show you the proper way to cut them and how they look a lot better. Okay, so that first set, the first two sets that I got, and I told you I tried to cut them really quickly, and this is how I store them and hang them. I just got this pant hanger thing. I can't remember whether I got it from like the Container Store or, I don't know, Target, Walmart, something like that. Basically I just kind of pin them on there like I take them off my head so that they're all in order, and I put them on here so that way when I go to put them back on, they're all in the same order that I put them in my head. So yeah, that's how I store them. Actually, what I do too when I wash them is I leave them on here. I take them into the shower with me, and I just hold them, you know, under the faucet or under the shower head, just like this, and I wash them and rinse them right on here, and then I hang them in the shower and just, you know, squeeze the water out, hang them in the shower, and just let them dry. So, I mean, this is a very, very handy way to kind of store them. Also, you can travel with them like this and hang them in your hanging bag really easy. You could put a piece of plastic over it if you wanted to, but yeah, really easy way to do that. So I can see that I'm already at 10 minutes, and if we go on from here, the video is going to be like 30 minutes long. So if you want to see the continuation of hair extensions, that was just, I guess, kind of my intro, then I'll put a link right here. You can click on here for part 2 of putting them in my hair, how I sort the colors, and then possibly I'll have enough time to put them on the styrofoam head, and maybe video 3 will be cutting them. I'm not sure. But so there's hair extensions, video 1, hair extensions 101. So click here if you want to see part 2. Thanks. Talk to you soon.